Hi y'all, what's up? So, I'm Sameerah, but you guys can call me Sammy. Um, I'm 18 years old. I was born and raised in Miami. Currently reside in Miami. um, and I have undefined depression, generalized anxiety, and ADHD. Now, if you have if you have those three, you know that it's not a good mix, to be honest. Um, or at least in my opinion, because I only have those three, um, it's it's really bad. Um, Currently, I'm going to be straight up. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not myself right now, due to multiple, countless anxiety attacks and you know just like self harm and everything else. I don't know if you can say the scars. Well, it kind of went away, but like I think last week I I was evaluated. Well, about 2 months ago. No, last month fuck. Last month I was admitted to psychiatric facility. Um, and not like, thank God that I'm educated on it, because if I wasn't, I would be just like these closed-minded people. um, but it's 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 crazy because during those 3 days I was admitted. Um, it's like you go in there. Well, in my case, I went in there for depression and anxiety attacks. So I mean, and suicidal thoughts. So you go in there and you go in there for depression, and while you're there, you're trying to get stabilized, but it's so depressing that you end up stabilizing yourself. I don't know, like it's just weird, but in a sense, it was also peaceful, because I got away from real life for like 72 hours. So it was like, obviously there were pros and cons to it, but for the most part, when I came out, I was like, damn, like I have to go back to real life and all this other stuff. But I was happy when I came in there. I was paranoid and very very impulsive, and just not. I just wasn't myself. Um, yeah, that's yeah. And actually last week I kind of okay, so basically I have a history of self harm. Self harm meaning like cutting. Well, for me it was cutting. That's for most teens, or at least from what I've experienced, me personally, and through peers. They used to cut. So obviously I wasn't doing it for the trend because I was depressed. I knew, like, I mean, obviously, like, I knew it wasn't good for me. Obviously, if you self harm, obviously it's not good for you. But in that moment, somehow it takes, not really, not necessarily it takes the pain away, but it distracts you from doing anything. From, I mean, it's just a distraction, honestly. In my opinion, that's what I think of it as, a distraction. But it ends up being uh, basically a life. It depends on how deep you cut, but uh, it is a life-threatening situation, and it's sad how many teens, like, it's depression. Honestly, is not. It's just evil. Depression, anxiety. Sometimes it be ADHD, but at the same time, it's like like right now what I'm going through is I'm literally fighting myself. Um, sometimes I sometimes I have anxiety about my depression. Sometimes I have depression about my anxiety. And sometimes, my anxiety and depression, they fight each other. Even though, like, their anxiety is a component of depression, depression is like a further risk. No. Like, how do you say this? Depression is like a worse setting compared to anxiety. Anxiety leads up to depression, yes, but I mean, you know, fuck, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Anyways, and it like I I don't cut anymore, but I last week, in a matter of at least 2 to 3 years, I've been scraping myself a lot, which obviously I know is not good for me, but